Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Relationships with Rach. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, please support the channel. So I decided I'm going to discuss what I consider to be a trending topic this week, and that is submission. Everywhere I turn to on social media, there is a conversation, a video, a discussion, a post about this word called submission. And I think more so in light of all the feminist movement and all the women empowerment movement that is going on in the world, people are beginning to examine this word submission more closely. And I understand for many years it has been used and abused. I actually say this is the most abused word that ever came out of the Bible. Submission, yes. And what is submission really? I was looking it up in the dictionary. I have actually discussed the topic before, and the dictionary says submission is basically yielding to a higher authority. That is what submission is. So today, I'm going to be discussing some points people need to understand and know about this word called submission. And the very first point is submission is God's idea. Because marriage is God's idea. Marriage did not generate from humans, it generated from God. It's an institution created by God, and this was the rule that He laid down, that wives should submit to their husband. You cannot argue with it because we didn't make the rule. We cannot do whatever we like with it. We can't just decide, I'm going to switch this around, or I'm going to turn this around. This is not working for me, so you know what, bye, whatever. No, marriage is an institution that is created by God, and according to His instructions, wives should submit to their husband. No matter how advanced we become, no matter how modern the word becomes, God's word cannot become outdated. That is just the truth of it. Even though, yes, we're in the 21st century, the world is changing, blah, 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 this and this, that and that. This is God's word. You cannot change it. Is ultimate, is superior, is sovereign. So this is God's law. This is His instruction that wives should submit to husbands. Now, if you don't want to do that, then please don't get married. Because as I said, marriage is an institution that is created by God, and this is this guideline for that institution. Wives, submit to your husbands. Number 2 point that people need to know about submission. Submission is inspired, not enforced. And men really need to pay attention to this. Submission is inspired, not enforced. I actually posted this on my WhatsApp status, and I got a lot of feedback, which inspired me to do this segment. And some of the guys were like, it's easier coming from a woman talking about submission. When a guy talks about it, he gets attacked or something. So it's better when a woman is discussing this topic. But what I need the fellas to understand is that submission is inspired, not enforced. Submission comes when a woman sees some qualities in a man that makes her want to yield. Women, we're not impossible people. Yes, sometimes we're crazy, but we're not impossible people. The thing is that we want to be led. We want somebody we can follow. We want somebody we can look up to. We want somebody who can nurture us. We want somebody who can lead us. And if we don't see that qualities in you as a man, then we ain't submitting to nothing. That is why as a man, you have to have some very important qualities. It's not just about being a man. I'm a man, so yield to me, do that. No, it doesn't work that way. There has to be some characteristics in you that makes a woman want to yield to you. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself. Maybe it's your work ethic. Maybe it's your loyalty. Maybe it's your faithfulness. Maybe it's your humility. But there has to be some core qualities that you have that makes a woman want to say, that is the man I want to follow. That is the man I want to obey. That is the man I want to yield to. So it's something that you inspire and are. It's not something you enforce. It's not something you prohibit. It's not something you shove down people's throats. No, it doesn't work that way. Submission is inspired, not enforced. And number 3, love makes it easy to submit. That is the third point. Love makes it easy to submit. This is why I always stress, women, please don't get married to a man you cannot submit to. Don't get married to somebody you don't love. If you get married for any reason other than love, you're going to find it really difficult to submit. Yeah. If that marriage was inspired by anything, or it came to be for any other reason than love, you're going to have some serious issues, because guess what? He is going to be demanding submission and you're supposed to be delivering, but you can't because you don't love him. When you love somebody, you want to do things for that person. You want to yield to them. Their wish is your command. Your husband's wish is your command. Your wife's wish is your command, and vice versa. You want to do things to please the other person. You don't ever want to step on their toes. You just want them to be happy. So if they say do this, you will do it. If they say jump, you will jump. Love makes it easy. The reason why we have a lot of tension these days, especially when it comes to submission, when it comes to wife yielding to their husbands, is because there is no love. We have a love problem. People are getting married for the wrong reasons. I wrote on my blog very recently that love is the only thing that makes marriage worth it. If there is no love, marriage is not worth it. What is the point of marriage if there is no love? Why would you want to get married? Love is the only thing that makes marriage worth it. So love makes it easy to submit because you're doing it for the person you love. You love this person, so yeah, big deal. Whatever they say I should do, I will do because I love them. So love makes it easy to submit. And another point we need to understand about submission, which I think some people may disagree with me on this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Submission is reciprocal. Just like love. Just like respect, you know, as they will say, respect is reciprocal. Submission is reciprocal. Just as when you're in a relationship with somebody, you expect that person to love you back the same way you love them. That is how submission works. We yield to each other. As I said, it's a love relationship. It's a love affair. So I yield to you, you yield to me. The same Bible that says wives should submit to their husband is the same Bible that says husbands should love their wives. The Bible expects it that wife will love their husbands, so it doesn't have to be enforced. So I think common sense also dictates that husband submit to your wife. Just as your wife is supposed to love you, you too, you're supposed to submit to your wives. And if you're looking at this from Jesus' point of view, I'm just going to use the word Jesus, I'm not going to say Christian. So if you're looking at this from a Jesus point of view, it says the person that think is the greater among you should serve the lesser person. That is how it's supposed to work. So as a husband, if you feel like, oh yes, I'm all of that, I'm this, then serve your wife, yield to her. Let's rub minds together. Let's exchange ideas. Don't ignore our opinions. Don't just be like, she doesn't know anything. She's the weaker vessel. I'm the man, so I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna make all the decisions. No. It makes a woman feel good when you consult her on things, when you ask her opinion on things. It just makes for a better relationship. So submission is reciprocal. I yield to you, you yield to me. I love you, you love me. I respect you, you respect me. I honor you, you honor me. I put you on a pedestal, you put me on a pedestal. I think the whole world of you and you think the whole world of me. If we both love each other, then we won't even see it as a big deal. When we see it as, nah, this person will start taking advantage of me. No, if I start acting like that, she's going to think I'm stupid. Then she'll start taking advantage of me. No, I'm the man, this and this. Then there is no love. There is no love, because when there is love, you don't take advantage of the other person and you don't have those kind of thoughts towards the other person. It's a love relationship. Marriage is a love affair. You love, 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 love. So love makes it easy. Yeah, love just makes everything easy, y'all. Every of the point I have mentioned, love just makes it easy. So those are some important things we need to know when it comes to the word submission. And I think it is also important to learn the other person's respect language. Just like there are love languages, I think there are respect languages. So you need to know, so you don't take the other person for granted. We need to know what this person's respect languages are, what they consider to be dishonorable, what they consider to be disrespectful, what things that you would do to them that will make them feel hurt or not appreciated. You need to know those little things. Ask them, ask questions, study the other person. For some people, it may be like, I'm just going to use my culture as an example. As a Yoruba woman, you know that you're supposed to kneel down to elders and stuff like that, and the men are supposed to prostrate. And some people, that is the height of respect. If you do that, even if you're cursing them out in your mind, you are respectful to them. That is the way some people see it. And some people, it's not even like that. They don't care. They don't care about stuff like that. Like, what's the point of you kneeling down to me when you don't even really respect me truly? So you need to know what people's respect languages are. Some men think women don't want respect, that they just want to be loved, and that doesn't make sense to me, because how can you say you love me if you don't respect me? I think I'm speaking on behalf of all women when I say we want respect and we want love. We want our love and we want our respect. We want our opinions to be valued. We also want to have a say. We don't want you to just decide without consulting us. We want to have a say. Like, take advantage of the wisdom God has given a woman. Please, men, you need to know this. God has blessed women with so much wisdom. That's why they're your helpmates. That's why this thing is a partnership. If you could do it all by yourself, you wouldn't need a woman. So your wife is not your competitor. Your husband is not your competitor. You are helping each other. You're supposed to help each other. So take advantage of the strengths the other person has. And in the case of women, we are so wise. That is how God really crafted us. He crafted us with wisdom. So take advantage of the resources your wife has to bring to the table. Consult her on things. Let her pitch in her own ideas. As I said, it makes a woman feel good. It makes her feel valued. And this is how this thing is supposed to work. So if you've enjoyed this topic, please like or leave a comment below. I'm interested in learning what you all think. And once again, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week as I discuss another interesting relationship topics on Relationships with Rach. Bye-bye.